What's the score? I don't know if you
It's on screen actually. The score.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so just waiting for diQ to settle down, look at the list, make sure he's playing against the same deck again, and click that go button. And we're ready, boys. Yeah, I feel like Wuhek missequenced some of the cards, and again, it might just be that he had another plan in mind than what I was thinking, but I feel like the play with the cloak, the sequencing with the blink on the Kana, and a bunch, and some other plays might have slightly been miscalculated, at least from my perspective. But obviously, without being in the player's head, it's kind of hard.
Matt saying, how do I donate to FACS? How do you?
I would say just donate to ACS, and I'll figure it out. Okay, okay, Matt. Just I'll give it to my girlfriend. Let's just put it like that. Okay?
Oh, you're just gonna match fix it to your girlfriend? What the fuck is this, dude? Oh man. Yeah, diQ taking an eternity to hop into the match.
Yeah, well, he said he was some issue with his girlfriend. Hope everything's okay.
Carry bags to the top floor.
Oh, okay. All right. That's fine.
I wonder how good diQ's girlfriend is at Artifact. Okay. Are we
bet
about to have commentary?
Do you think she only plays
He
like
says he's
one
ready.
arena? All right, this
Dude.
sucks.
Does Sneaky have a girlfriend?
I
Okay.
don't know, man.
Oh, double flop kills and no compels or cunning plans this time. However, he does have 2 ramp tools. I don't know.
I mean, as good as ramp is in this deck, you really want to ramp to 8-9 mana, right? I mean, before round 6 or 7, it's not that great unless you get to like a sick combination of Salamani's favor into Stars Alliance.
He can at any cost to make it an even trade in this lane, and he's probably going to want to do that. No? I guess that's not worth it. I don't know how to play this deck. But the at any cost would do 6 to him, and then trade. I don't know, I'm just scared you got double flopped on. I guess mono red doesn't notoriously hit that hard right here, but I mean, I'm still worried, especially going. You know, he wants that Kana in the left lane. You even almost consider it there for a second, but you're bleeding much too hard to go for it. But yeah, that's gonna make this combo clunky.
Well, I guess this deck sort of plays out like Meepo Magic in a way, where you just throw everything at the opponent's cards to try and stem the bleeding as much as possible. Just kind of feels like you want to you want to have dimension. That's Dimensional Portal is like the best card at doing that. It feels like it's missing somewhere. But I have no experience with this deck, so.
He does pull the Diabolic Revelation. So he's got a little bit more drop hole. He's got his ramp. I mean, we've got tools to potentially combo in a next turn, or maybe the one afterwards.
Well, 3 comes down at 5 mana. You drop the Rose Leaf, you push it to 6, which means 7 the following round, which with the Stars Align is 9, yeah? You're still looking at a couple of rounds to achieve that.
For the glory of Stonehall!
Yeah.
And you've got no Salamanis, nor any card draw besides, well, you've got the Diabolic.
And these games are going to continue to look the same pretty much every time. We've got just Wuhek's going to struggle so hard in the early game and just try to cling on, limit the tower damage as much as he can, but still, he needs a lot of resources in one single lane to go for the combo, and getting it off is just going to be very difficult. Easy phase boost in the Stonehall here, and that's going to be that's going to be him pushing all 3 lanes right here. Gosh, this deck looks scary.
I mean,
to play.
these 2 games, you kind of see the blue-green deck playing kind of a suicidal role where, you know, despite how much we talk about him trying to prevent damage to the tower, in both games he's been super aggressive with the Diabolics. I mean,
Yeah.
he had a creep in mid that was blocking a bunch of damage, and he willingly sacrificed it and the Kana. So,
I think you go last right here because you have 2 deployments next turn. You want to annihilate mid next turn. At any cost, doesn't really. I guess at any cost could kill if he gets to play another spell. There's only 1 Stonehall Cloak in hand, so it's really crucial that this Treant Protector does not die right here. But of course he lands right in front of Axe, and of course there's a weapon and a curve.
there is a couple of cunning plans. So he could tree into cunning plan. A tree. When I say tree, I mean Roseleaf Druid into cunning plan. He could also Aghanim Sanctum, but might be afraid of smash.
Yeah, the smash would just be so devastating right now. I think this is the safer line of play.
Mm-hmm.
And, I feel like you would probably want a cunning plan, maybe with Luna. Luna's still going to have the armor, so it's still going to be hard to get 4 more damage onto Luna. And you don't want that Rose Leaf to die next turn, because he could equip the item to kill the Rose
There
Leaf.
is great power.
He is
goes
gonna
for this now.
Sanctum. Nice.
Oh yeah, I don't know why we weren't, because now he's got Aghanim Sanctum.
We
as
will
an
cast
information.
down our enemies.
GG, right? Boom. Nothing you can do about it.
I did not see that
diQ.
coming.
Yeah, I
Very
didn't do my
sneaky.
math there. Ooh, gosh.
That's the math I did for next rounds, not for this one. Very strong play.
And diQ had the magic in hand. He's got to be kicking himself for that standard bearer.
Yeah, I mean, we see both hands and we didn't see that coming. So, nice. So let's see what he can do with this. But this is going to do a lot of damage.
Oh yeah. This is a huge deal.
I will make the impossible possible.
Okay, cunning plan. He has 1 more draw card. Let's see what he gets with it. We're definitely hoping for like a foresight right now, or a diabolic. Pull a prey, you know. Ooh, puts down the emissary first, so that maybe he wants to get it into a safer position. He's got 2 important creeps to protect here now with the emissary and the incarnation. But
He could, all depending what he draws. He could try to sneak swap the tower with the tree with the Luna.
Can oppose the quorum's will.
Provide a bit more armor to the emissary. But, I
I
mean, these
won't
creeps
be
are basically
denied.
unkillable. Let's face it, that's at 5 mana.
why isn't he cunning plan first? He could pull diabolic into like a prey or something. Oh, foresight. There we go.
Oh, nice.
Okay, just the rose leaf.
I'm feeling rather.
Oh, gets the curve. Wow.
Yeah, he did activate
And-
the emissary too early though.
I was gonna say if he Thunder Gods now, he can kill BB in lane 1 with the at any cost, but oh, okay. At the same time, he does not have.
Oh, this is giving me a nice Thunder Gods next round.
Yeah. He is not sitting on Arcane Assault, so he's not going to be able to clinch the initiative for this annihilation. I guess he's just passing
Legion
until
has
then
arrived.
now, but
Feel the strength
it's
of
still a
the
lot of tower damage to go
Yeah.
very quickly in these 2 towers.
I mean, this
And
is a very
suddenly,
early combo.
These
yeah,
are
lane 1 is just super stacked. And he's got 2 deployments now. I mean, he doesn't have to do anything else in lane 1. And in a certain amount of turns, he'll win the game, no matter what happens. Because there's just nothing Mono Red can do to overcome this emissary. Still, did he get a Blink Dagger? Still puts Ogre in lane 1?
He's hoping to Thunder
guess he-
God multicast, but he's gonna get enough magic to...
I suppose? I don't know. I feel like he wanted to threat annihilation in both lanes. Pulls the prey. and another emissary.
Please accept this gift.
So starting with that emissary buff is actually quite
won't let
nice.
you
Takes
escape
ogre out of
that
range.
easily.
It's the only thing that does because you didn't pull the item. It lets you get enough magic, but I mean, it didn't even come down.
And that surprises me a bit. Because with, yeah, I don't know, the threat of those heroes getting Thunder God.
And all enough magic does now is let you lose to annihilation for free, even for your, you know.
Yeah, if you don't pull it immediately, you just don't pull it, right?
Because you can't dual Kana. The only thing you have in mid is enough magic.
But this is gonna be 80, man. This is gonna be 80 in, like, this is gonna be tower down and
For the glory of
ancient down.
Yeah.
Forum has asked me to deliver a message.
There's another emissary. Once there's a second emissary, it's GG. Look at that. My nuts.
Damn, I mean, but this is scary, man. You have to have such presence of mind to see that he could stars align into Sanctum, into combo, like. Phew.
Beautiful pass there.
Show them something to fear.
He doesn't have the Arcane Assault, and once the blink over there goes on, Wuhek says, you know, I don't need to buff this other emissary right now. I've got this tower down right now. There's 3 of your heroes.
That's right, that's a lot of no deploy is coming in.
Tide stun.
Well, we've seen it before, but still, like, you need to take another tower then.
He's gonna tide stun every single unit. Link out of there.
If he doesn't tide stun every single unit, you have to donate $50 to Fax.
Dude, I love it. I love it. The facts.
Fax, yeah, that actually is Fax.
Oh man. He's gonna stun one of the emissaries. I think he can buy a turn, but there's no way he can win.
Yeah, that's the
next
thing
turn.
is, even with the triple deploy next round into lane 1, what do you do really? You can primal roar?
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
TOT. No, he's gonna hit the tower. Let's see if it hits ogre and tree. He does it. And the Jasper's in hand.
You know,
Just
like,
pop-
my whole screen got stunned. For a second, I thought he stunned everything.
He stunned quite a bit,
Yeah,
actually.
it's pretty sick.
Creep-wise. Pretty good one. Look, another emissary! Oh, he did stun the other emissary too, so 2 emissaries stunned.
Yeah, still, this is unstoppable. This is an unstoppable force.
Yeah.
Crazy that the Stonehall Elite is still killing a creep. God damn it. Yeah, I mean, I guess he can. So this stun buys him around. He can enough magic another round, but can he put up either 80 pressure on lane 3 or deal 24 on mid? Because actually, it's feasible.
I just thought about enough magic in lane 1. Hold the initiative.
Yeah.
He's still. Well, here's the thing. It's showing 22 damage on lane 3, but an 8 attack Stonehollow is buffing into another creep again. So, I mean, that's the math right there. But yeah, that's 12 more than we're getting right now. Already actually at 44 minus creeps. And, with that stun, the enough magic.
I know how
there's
to
initiative
use
though.
this.
Why do you
This
do
stun
this?
was actually huge.
There's no blink dagger from Wuhek. He can't blink to lane 3 and any constant this turn.
Excellent!
Nope.
Ooh. No ignite.
So let's see, that's 4 pillagers hitting the tower. That's going to be an extra 16 damage on top of what is already about 34. So 34, that goes to 50 damage, but it doesn't have full lethal unless he drops another hero and maybe a big creep.
If he's giving the initiative back, if you're Wuhek, why is he not Jasper daggering Ogre and going for Thunder to kill. I mean, you have 5 Eclipse charges, so I guess that's just never gonna happen. And multicasting twice to kill LC, that's not really worth it. But so why is he getting the initiative back? Puts it on Luna to deal damage instead. Okay. Worth noting, everybody, that the only reason I initially wanted to put it on Luna because of the tower placement. Ogre's passive is not affected by being stunned, just like the Incarnation. But
Indeed.
I realized the mana was spent, so. But earlier, that's why I wanted Ogre dead.
Alright, yeah, so according to my math, it doesn't look like this is lethal here. Now, he can, if he wants to do the creep, that'll add
Time
another
to kill a
12.
god.
He's not dueling, okay. So 28, still a bit short, I think, of 80.
No one can stand against the red mist.
Well, he still needs
Oh,
a
no, he's
lot
got
for
it.
this enough magic. He needs to go over there, get serious creeps, but there's just going to be a buff. He needed the initiative. I don't know why he kept passing it back to him. You know? The initiative was the whole part of this play. It was banking on him not having the Arcane Assault, which he didn't. You know?
Yeah, so I don't know, man. There's a
'Cause he still
red
could have
75
had
on the
this.
tower.
I know it says 75, but with arrows and these blockers right here, he could absolutely enough magic it if he had the initiative, but not after the pump. I mean, I say absolutely. I mean absolutely. There's a chance, you know.
Yeah, but I
Also, Bristle's got to be in mid because you also have to pull Kraken Shell Knight. So
yeah, I don't know. I feel like he had to drop the Brawler because I don't think he would have enough damage without dropping the Brawler, and I don't know if that's the reason why he was not caring about the initiative.
I won't be needed here for long.
yeah,
But this game
You can't
seems like
hide
it's
from
done.
me.
yeah.
Axis.
Well, it's actually crazy that diQ almost, found some sort of line to get out of getting comboed on round 3.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because that's actually insane. So yeah,
That was a pretty crazy game, yeah.
big punish, but I mean I cannot blame diQ for not seeing that. Hell, that was, I mean Wuhek just pulled the combo out of nowhere there.